Chapter 6, Sloka 35. Akriti, we will do chanting. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Asamshayam
Ashamshayam
Mahabaho
Mahabaho
Manodurni
Manodurni
Graham Chalam
Raham Chalam
Abhyasena
Abhyasena
Tu Kaunteya
Sukanteya
Vairagyena
Vairagena
Chaguihate.
Chakuyate.
Shloka 36. Asam. Akriti. Asamyatatmana
Asamyatatmana
Yogo
Yogo
Dushprapa
Dushpapa
Iti me matihi
Matihi
Vashyatmana
Vashyatmana
Tu yatata
Yatata
Shakyo Vaptu
Shakyo Vaptu
Mupayataha.
Upayataha.
Shloka 37. Arjun Uvacha
Arjun Uvacha
Ayati
Ayati
Shraddhayopeto
Shattayopeto
Yogachali
Yogachali
Tamanasaha
Tamam Nasaha
Aprapya
Aprapya
Yoga Samsiddhim
Yoga Samsiddhim
Kamgatim
Kamgatim
Krishna Gacchati.
Krishna Gacchati.
Very good. Sloka 38. Kacchinnobhya
Kachinubhya
Vibhrashtash
Vibrashta
Chinna Brahmiva
Shinna Tamiva
Nashyati
Nashyati
Apratishto
Apratishto
Mahabaho
Mahabaho
Vimudho
Vimudo
Brahmanah Pathi.
Brahmana Prati.
Thank you. So here Shloka 35, Krishna Bhagwan Ji is replying to Arjun's, what we can say, Arjun's query. Remember what Arjun said? That the mind is restless. है ना? He says that it is chanchal. Chanchal is a positive word. So he's saying it is restless, it is stubborn. Why he's saying? Because Arjun is saying, Krishna Bhagwan Ji, all the rules and regulations what you are telling is fine. I am ready. But my mind is very stubborn. The mind will not listen. It is very difficult to control the mind. So Arjun is very honest. He is just openly telling everything. He is not simply telling yes, 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 whatever you say, I will do. He is very straightforward, and he said, I am agreeing, but my mind will not listen. So Shloka 25 is one of the important shlokas. It can be chanted to control the uncontrolled mind. Okay, so sometimes we want something to do, but our mind is not letting us to do. So we can chant this shloka, and Krishna Bhagwan Ji is calling Arjuna as Mahabahu. That is the mighty armed one. He was a great warrior. So he's praising him by saying Mahabahu. He implies, "O Arjun, you have defeated the bravest warrior in battle. Can you not defeat the mind?" Hmm? So what does it imply to us? In our life also, there must have come many challenges. Right? Akriti has so bravely, no, she has went through the surgery, right? Akriti, you remember in India, you had mouth surgery. So that was the bravery. You went through that the whole process with so much of bravery. You know? You were so confident, you were so calm, you were able to handle that situation. That is what Krishna Bhagavan Ji is telling you. That when you can handle that most difficult situation, can't you control your mind and able to understand? So, Krishna, it implies to us as well that we have faced so many situations in our life. The difficult one, not the easy one, the most difficult one. So when we can handle that, we can handle our mind as well. So this is what Krishna Bhagavan Ji is trying to tell us. So Krishna Bhagavan Ji is not denying that there won't be any problem. He is not at all denying. He is saying problem will come, but you have to handle it. You should learn to handle. Right? So how do we handle? By remembering Krishna Bhagavan Ji, by chanting the shloka, by keeping ourselves calm and being confident that Supreme Lord is with us and He is taking care of us. That trust is very important. So this is what Krishna Bhagavan Ji is, no, with such a simple line, he just made Arjun convinced that you can handle anything and everything when I am with you. When you can handle so many great warriors, you can defeat them, then the mind is nothing in front of them. So he's saying that mind can also be controlled, even though it is not very difficult. Indeed, it's very difficult, but still you can do it. So how we can do? By practice. Practice, practice, and practice. So how do we practice? How to control the mind? What is the practice for that? We need to train ourselves, tell ourselves again and again. When the mind is running in some other direction, bring the mind. No, I will not think anything. I will only focus in my karma. I will focus in my studies. And I will focus in my work. And not thinking of that, okay, I studied this much, how much marks will I get? I have done this work, what will I get? So we should not focus over there, and we should have control over our mind, complete control. Mind is very naughty. It will run here and there. But we have to be alert always and keep a watch on the mind that mind is not running here and there. So like for this, we can take, I'll give you one more example that, no, on the ocean one, this boat is sailing. So what will the sailor will do? When the sailor see that there is some danger in the ocean, so what? Can the sailor run away from there? No, he cannot run away. It's an ocean, huge. There is no land to run. So he will handle that storm. He will handle his boat with full tactice, with full knowledge. Right? It's the same way when danger come in our life in different form. We need to use our brain. We need to use our knowledge, what we have got till now, and with the help of the divine power, we need to handle that situation. Very simple. Right? So here so many things Krishna Bhagavan Ji is saying that practice first is through practice we can gain perfection in anything. Then to handle any situation with calmness, with full knowledge, with the help of divine power. That means we need to remember Supreme Lord by controlling our senses and not thinking of what will happen. Because when we think what will happen, our mind is getting diverted and we will not be able to focus completely. So that is the reason he's telling don't waste your part of your mind. Focus only on one thing with full focus. Okay, now Akriti, please explain Sloka-35.
Krishna is saying that you should not just give up and then run away
दीदी कौन सा अध्याय का चल रहा है? छठा छठा अध्याय का 6
हाँ,
अध्याय।
6 अध्याय का श्लोका 35.
ओके।
हाँ, आकृति, yes, please आकृति, sorry.
After, you should not just run away from your job. You should, even if it's dangerous and you can't do it, you should not think that you can't do it. You need to practice, try your best, and if you can do, then you can handle a very unfocused.
Thank you so much. Now shloka 36. So now Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying that he is now saying the connection between the mind and the success in yoga. Yoga is what? The rules and regulations, what he is teaching us in Gita. वहाँ प्याज के पास भी, वो झाड़ के पास, वो झाड़ के पास. So he is now giving the connection between why he is telling, why he has given us all the rules, and he is saying what is the connection between the rules and regulations shown by him with your control of mind. And what is the connection between the success and the yoke and controlling of the mind. He says that those who have not learned to control the mind through abhyas, abhyas means practice, and vairagya. Vairagya means what? It is detachment, or we can say sannyas. So detachment from the result, na? What will happen, how much will I get? So we have to take vairagya from that, or detachment. So Krishna Bhagavan Ji is saying, if a person is not able to do these two things, then it will be a great difficulty to follow the path of Krishna Bhagavan Ji. And then it will result to control the mind, and that it will result to the success. So everything is interconnected. It is not that, okay, I am not able to control the mind, no problem, I will be on the path of Krishna Bhagavan Ji. No. Everything is connected with each other. So he is giving us step by step what has to be done first, then next, so that we are we are able to achieve what he is trying to give us, is that moksha. Able to understand. But those who have not brought their mind under their control through dedicated efforts can achieve success by adopting the proper means. The perfect process has been described by Krishna Bhagwan Ji from verse 6:10 to 6.32. It includes everything: subduing the senses, giving up all desires, focusing the mind upon the inner self, thinking of Krishna Bhagwan Ji with an unwavering mind and with equanimous vision, right? To see everyone with the equal vision, that in everyone Krishna Bhagwan Ji is there. So there is no liking and disliking, there is no ego, there is not me. So this is what Krishna Bhagwan Ji is reminding again us, that what will happen if you don't follow the procedure step by step. You cannot miss any one step. You have to do everything. Then only you will be able to achieve your goal. So it can be any goal. It can be this material goal. It can be the spiritual goal. Goal is goal. It doesn't matter which goal you are looking for. But for achieve success, to get success, we have to follow this path. This is what Krishna Bhagavan Ji is saying. So he's saying with dedication, with consistency, with regularity, with full commitment, if you do, then only you can get some, you can see something. Otherwise, no. Ritu Bhabi, your turn.
Yeah, so in this shloka, Krishna Bhagwan Ji is answering to Arjun's query that the mind is very difficult to control. So Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying that he's giving the solution, and he's saying that if a person follows the step-by-step process and the systematic process, then even though it is tough, it is not impossible and it can be achieved. But to achieve anything, the discipline has to be there. So that's what he has been explaining all the earlier shlokas about the discipline and the strictness with which we should follow things. So that's what Krishna Bhagavan is trying to say, that it is difficult, but it's not impossible. And with consistency, we can achieve it.
Thank you so much. Now Arjun, again he's asking something. So something again popped up Arjun's mind. So we need to remember that Arjun is asking on behalf of us, you know. He is clearing all our doubts. So Arjun is saying, fine, what happened to those people who are trying to follow your path, but suddenly, no, by any chance, is not able to achieve the success? So what is that? Unsuccessful yogi. Maybe it can be anything, you know. Maybe that yogi died by chance, or no, the yogi is not able to be on the path, maybe due to some karma, some swadharma. It is so demanding that the yogi is not able to be on the path shown by Krishna Bhagwan ji. So Arjun has this doubt that what happened to those unsuccessful yogi who are trying to be on your path with full consistency, with full devotion, with full regularity, but by chance that yogi is not getting moksha, not achieving the goal of yoga. What happened to them? What happened to their life? What happened to all those hard work that person has done to become a yogi? What will happen to that person who is trying to be a perfect meditator? You know, so this is what Arjun's question pop up in his mind. Good question, right? Akriti, your turn.
Krishna is saying that, I mean, Arjun has another question for Sri Krishna, that what happened to the people that didn't, was trying really hard, chant the shlokas, did the primary duty, did meditation, but that person did not get moksha or did not attain Sri Krishna. So Arjun is asking, what happened to those people who did not achieve moksha?
Very good. So Arjun's doubt is still continuing in Shloka 38. So he's asking that what will be the situation of that person, you know? So in Hindi, it's a very common saying that धोबी का कुत्ता ना घर का ना घाट का. That means that person is neither in the material life nor in the spiritual life. Or else we can say that a person is trying to sail in two boats together, like keeping left leg in one boat and one right leg in one boat. That is not possible. So Arjun is asking that why he is asking this, because what Krishna Bhagwan ji has said, from a normal human being, one has to become a yogi. So for becoming a yogi, you have to control your senses, control your mind, and focus on Krishna Bhagwan ji, be devotional towards him, be equanimous. But that person, so obviously we have to be little away from this material life and to focus on the spirituality, to focus on devotion. So he's saying what will happen to his material life and his spiritual life? Will he get success in anything, or he will not get success in any of this? You know? Will he be destroyed like a cloud, like a scattered cloud? How the clouds will be? It will be scattered all over. So he's saying, will he be scattered all over in the material life also, or in the spiritual life also? So this is the very doubt of Arjun, whether the person who might have left the material requirements to achieve spiritual success but fails in the spiritual journey, what will happen to him? Will he lose respect in both the material life and the spiritual life? So no, it's a very good question, right? Like it can happen anything. Sometimes a person dies, sometimes something happens in the material life that he has to focus more on material life and not able to focus on the spiritual life. It's a very valid question what Arjun is asking to Krishna Bhagavan. So it's on behalf of us that Arjun is doing this and helping us to get more out of the Supreme Lord. Ritu Bhabi, your turn.
Yeah, so in this shloka, Arjun is again asking his doubts that if a person has started a spiritual journey, leaving all the material journey behind, and is not able to complete the spiritual journey because of any reason, what will the outcome of such a person be? He will neither be in this world nor in that world. So Arjun wants to know whether the person will be hanging in between, or whether who will save him, what will happen of him. He wants to ensure that to leave from this hand, will I get something in the other hand or will not get? So very basic human query that is, because whenever we want to leave anything, we want to first assure what we are getting. Then only we would like to leave anything. So Arjun is trying to assure that if I'm leaving something, I better get a better deal. So he's asking Krishna Bhagwanji that what will happen to a person if he gets stuck in between.
Yeah, true, very true. Thank you so much. Because see, suppose now this 40 minutes, you all are leaving your normal routine. Like Akriti is missing her playtime, Bhabhi is missing her household work, even I am missing my household work. We are sitting here. We are discussing on Gita. We are trying to be on the path of moksha, to be more devotional to our Krishna Bhagwanji. So we are leaving little away from the material life and trying to be on the spiritual path. So this is what Arjun is telling, that they are away from the material life. Obviously, other ladies, other kids, they will be playing, they'll be chit-chatting, enjoying anything. It can be anything, any material happiness. So we all have sacrificed their material happiness to be on the spiritual path. So this is what Arjun is telling. What will happen if someone is not able to achieve that spiritual success, not able to achieve moksha? Anything can happen, any situation. So this is the valid reason, valid question. Let's see what Krishna Bhagwanji will tell in the next upcoming shlokas. Thank you so much.